Pues vamos a continuar con el reto de los hacks, de los hawks, no de los hacks. Hacks sería si tuviera hacks, que no tengo hacks. Soy pro player porque el mundo me dice así, pero no porque tenga hacks. Nombres. Quitan un huevo de partidas, o sea que tenemos aquí lío. Y a ver si no nos corta, el rollo. Esto por aquí. Que bueno, hasta ahora me está sorprendiendo porque creí que iba a sufrir más. Seguramente ahora sufriremos en algunos partidos, pero me está gustando cómo hemos distribuido los jugadores que tenemos. A ver si nos da el resultado. Vale, esto por aquí, esto por aquí. Esto por aquí. Vale. Esto y vámonos. Esto para afuera. Pues vámonos. A ver cómo se envía.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition. Layup goes down. Well done. I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim. To Batum. Knocked loose. Lamb, defended by Joe Johnson. Got a piece of it. Jumping out the gym right now, Ed. Great anticipation. Finishing inside the paint on that one. He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body. Kemba Walker, guarded by Jeff T. Oh, they called the foul. His timing was a tad bit off. Time for some new personnel into the game. Walker can't connect. It's no good. To T. Throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Charlotte basketball.
No.
White blocked away. That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Trying to cash in, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Se la roba. Se la roba.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Jeff T. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Counted. No and one. There was some contact there.
So many times you can tell a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Batum. Fires the three. Missed it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Nick Batum.
Que no. Yo creí que iba a sufrir mucho más en defensa, tío.
Count the basket, and it could have been more.
Pero la verdad
No
es que
whistle.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Jeff T. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Long key from three-quarters court. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to
Ya está, Go. Tienes que ser tú. Pero es que no me salen los mensajes, Go, por esta cuenta. No te puedo leer. Ah, no, es Javi. Sí. Hola, Javi. Sí, es que me encanta. Me lo paso muy bien con el NBA, macho. Y además es de esos juegos que, a ver, solo te cansa por cansancio, no porque hay otros juegos como el Rainbow no puedo estar jugando mucho rato porque es que me desespera. ¡Hala, tío! ¿En serio?
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look at that, calm
Pero
under
en NBA
pressure.
puedes estar
You see a
jugando
lot of
hasta
guys
que te
watch
canses.
those. Nice extra move there.
To Reggie Jackson.
Ah, no cansines. Qué pesado eres. Eres muy
Great
pesado.
defense there, forcing the pickup.
Buenísima.
Teague with it up top. All even here in the fourth.
Sí, señor.
Count the basket at the
Además,
rim.
es un gusto
In the
jugar con
paint,
los Hawks.
you need to finish.
Es un gustazo,
Just
tío.
like that.
Yo que iba a sufrir mucho más y sin
Jackson
embargo...
with it. Looking to make something happen.
Que sí, hombre, que sí queremos
To
estar.
Stanley Johnson. Around the perimeter.
Hawks se queda
For
solo.
three.
Buenísima.
Can't get the
Vámonos.
bounce. To Teague. Jeff Teague. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Jackson with it. His guys trail now by 4. Johnson
Hawk.
to Griffin.
Esta bola.
Shot
Vale,
from in
vámonos.
close, no good.
Bombón.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Knock loose. Hawks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And scores.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Venga, hombre.
4-3.
Buenísima.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack
Toma,
that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Es otra palita.
Jackson with it. His guys down 11.
No, 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 no. No, y si el tío se empeña.
Drummond.
Qué malos son, tío.
Can't miss those. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Toma, Pati.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jackson with it. The deficit now up to 13. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And the basket good at the rim. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. And it's rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Count the basket at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Murray with the basketball. His group now down 2.
Madre mía, tío.
Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Este tipo es la caña, chaval.
Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
San Antonio with the basketball. To Aldridge.
Mírale, mírale.
And a nice finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot that misses. To Teague. For 3. That's the rim, no good. Murray into the front court. The deficit is 6. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive.
No, se me va.
DeJounte Murray to Gasol. DeRozan.
Debería meterla.
Rebound
Vámonos.
taken by the Hawks.
Sí, señor, sí, señor, sí, señor.
Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
San Antonio ball to Aldridge. Rudy Gay to Gasol. Better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Murray with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Buenísima.
Set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Murray into the front court. Margins 8. Knocked loose. DeJounte Murray picked up by Teague. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff Teague. Substitution being made in this one. Rudy Gay. Patty Mills, guarded by Jeff Teague. To DeRozan. Patty Mills. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
I got ball.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Vamos muy bien, No, 15 partidos, ¿no? Y sin apenas dificultades.
All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. To Brogdon, here's Lopez, down low. Lopez, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
And count the basket inside.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Bledsoe with it up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Brogdon to Bledsoe.
Cuidado.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Fuck.
Freak for two.
Buenísima.
Hawks have the board.
Vamos. No.
He was hacked. They let it go.
Y la meterá, tío.
Creates his own shot there.
Tengo campeón. Ahora David. Pues ahí se va a poder meter mucha gente, porque hay muchísimo campeón. Suerte. Dos más uno. Porque hay mucho campeón suelto. Debería poner el rango perplejo, que también se metería mucha peña. Ha sido decir que no estábamos sufriendo para empezar a sufrir, macho, de verdad. A ver, hijo. Nah, se la toco, pero no. No. Eres muy pesado, Bledsoe, tío. ¿No sueltas la bola o qué pasa? No. Fuck. Oh, tío, me han hecho todo el lío. Bombón, pero pica falta, perro.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
No entiendo, espera. Ahora lo leo.
To Brogdon. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Bledsoe to Brogdon.
Fuck. Papi, por campeón. Esa bola, buenísima. Vamos, ahí la llevas. Ah, vale, tú dices de los nuevos agentes. Vale. Estaba entendiendo lo que... Buenísima. Estaba complicando, pero se acaba de descomplicar el partido.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Vale, sin problema, David. ¿Qué es una peli?
Bledsoe with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Oh, tío, me he saltado mucho antes de tiempo. Pues ganado.
For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA
¿Y de qué va?
Sports.
¿Está bien? Pues no me suena, macho. No me suena de nada. Sí, sí, sí lo he visto, sí. Bueno, sí, sí lo he visto, sí. Me pongo un poco cabrón por toda... Sí, ya, bueno, no sé. Pero bueno, ya sabes cómo es esto. A ver esto. ¿Ha ganado el Valladolid? Madre mía. ¿Cómo tiene que estar el Robert? Uno, dos. Bueno, oye. Está bien.
It's the Raptors with the basketball to Danny Green. Here comes the screen, and too much contact.
That's just a
Pues
blatant
a uno.
foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Lowry
Hay que
defended by
enseñar un
Jeff
poco, ¿no,
Teague.
Lowry?
Danny Green to Leonard. Joe
Stop.
Johnson with the
Para que
ball.
cansines. Para tu
That's
casa.
a 24-second violation. Teague.
Falta más uno. Ahí la llevas.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position.
Hombre, Javi, ¿qué
there.
pasa, crack?
He even made a decent play
El
on the
recomienda
ball.
juegos.
Sometimes those bounces
¿Qué pasa?
go
¿Cómo
the
vas?
other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
¿Vas a recomendar algo hoy también?
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Danny Green to Leonard. The drive.
Toma, para ti. Por
He
cierto.
sent that one to the third row.
He was
Oh.
locked in. That was
Vivido
impressive.
demasiado.
Serge Ibaka slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Teague with it up top. Leads 1. Jonas Valanciunas
Pa' tu
stuffs
casa.
it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish
con
strong
fiebre.
every time you head home.
Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen to Valanciunas. Knock loose.
Buenísima. Vámonos.
Hawks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody
acuerdo
in
de eso,
transition
que no me
thinks they
acuerdo
have
de
a
eso.
chance to get the ball because you have
Escucha
a
por
willing
Jesús.
passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Time to shuffle things up.
Cuidado, cuidado. Vale, buena.
That won't go. To T.
No. Vale. Buenísima.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to
Gracias,
happen.
Xavi.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The margin standing now at 7. To Valanciunas. Won't go. Oh, emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
A ver.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Valanciunas.
Buenísima.
Missed a short one there.
Buenísima, sí, señor.
Better late than never.
Vale, David.
That was his
Hasta luego,
first
crack.
shot, and
Lo
it
que
goes
pasaste.
down.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Leonard to Ibaka. Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Snatching it out of the air. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Lo que puede pasar. No ganas, qué raro me parece, chavo. Si tú eres el tío más cheto del Apex. Me parece raro que no ganes. A lo mejor es porque tienes fiebre. Por eso no ganas. Si te baja la fiebre, te apuntas mejor. ¿A qué estás jugando? A ver, al Red Dead. O al Roblox. ¿Estás jugando al Roblox? Toma. Ojo.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ala,
He sent
por
that one to the
cierto,
third row.
He was locked in.
y
That
ahora
was
bombón.
impressive.
Mira, aquí se acaba la
Rocking the
jugada, chaval.
rim.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a
En
call
el
from the
R6,
coach
pero
about
ya
what
tienes
defense
el
they're in,
R6,
and then
¿en
gets his team
serio?
set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Supuestamente no.
And he connects on the first free throw.
¿Estás jugando o no estás jugando? Porque te están tocando el límite poco chicos. O sea que ya tienes el rainbow. Madre mía. Madre mía, qué peligro tienes tú en el rainbow. Buenísima, buenísima. Y más uno.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach. Because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7.
Sí, pero no se necesita.
Into the front court, it's Wall. He'll run the offense. To Beal.
Escapa de un segundo y canasta. Madre mía.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And finishes strong.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
It's good. And 1.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Joe Johnson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line.
Pues oye. ¿Y cuánto hace que estás jugando?
To Beal. To Porter. Driving right to the basket.
No, no lo mete. Vámonos.
Rebounds taken in by Atlanta.
Boom, boom.
Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Qué pesado eres, Otoraki, macho. Toma. Me ha picado falta, qué perro, chaval.
Bradley Beal is going to get 3 shots here for his career, 79% at the line.
Madre mía. Claro, si quieres la mira vas a pro player, a dejar gol.
Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Madre mía, fallan los 3 tiros, tronco.
0 for 3 at the line. Jeff Teague, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Porter. And now reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Y siguen fallando.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Vámonos.
Long range.
Venga, tío, en serio. Fuck.
Beal, defended by Jeff Teague. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teague with it up top. The lead is 11.
¿qué pasa? Hombre, Robert, ¿qué pasa? Me ha dicho un pajarito que ha ganado el Valladolid 1-2 al Betis. Estarás contento. ¿Ha valido? No ha valido, tío, me cago en la leche. Hola, estreno, un saludo. Siempre me chapan las puertas. ¿No estás contento? Pero si ha ganado el Valladolid, ¿no? Pues bueno, a ver qué está pasando aquí. A ver que no me entero. Yo digo, entrate eufórico el Robert. Bueno, pero hemos escrito Robert con B y no con V. Gracias, Xavi. Como Dios, selecciona mejor de todos y sacamos a una estatua. Pero no estás contento por la victoria. Robert, tío. Qué crítico eres. ¿Haces bien? Qué crítico. Aún en las victorias. Sacar la estatua. Qué cheto. Voy a tocar una manita. Pero ¿quién es la estatua? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Tiene nombre y apellido? ¿O cómo es el lío? Unai. Ah, vale. Madre mía. Pues vaya crack, ¿no? Fichajón ahí. No te preocupes. Envíalo al Bayern con Coutinho. Pedido con opción de compra obligatoria de esa chunga, ya se va a estar. Venga, hombre, flipado.
Might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Jeff T. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
¿Vas a acabar tirando de 3 o cómo es el lío? Sí, hombre, si le vas a meter desde ahí, claro, como mi prima. Anda, flipado. Boom, boom.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Nuggets have the possession.
Oh, macho, ¿cómo se va este, tío?
Buenísima. From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you could do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Murray into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Knocked loose.
Ooh.
Barton. They get it down to Millsap.
Fuck.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending it to the free throw line.
Contra 10, no 10. Estás contra 10.
Paul Millsap. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First try, no good.
Vale, pues doble
free throws. Teague with the basketball. Leads 4.
Chaval, ¿cómo juegan los Hawks, chaval? Estoy flipando con esta peña, tío.
Denver ball right now.
Bola, pero bola. Buenísima.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body. To Will Barton.
Se va.
And he buries it. No doubt about where that one was headed.
No, tío, en serio, no te creo. No te creo, perro.
The deficit is 6.
Fuck.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. That's what I'm talking about. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket. Stuffs it down with authority. It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City. To Millsap. Knocked loose.
Buenísimo, vámonos.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds. Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play. And scores. That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Entonces, sigue sin saber si al final te has quedado sin NBA. Ah, venga, hombre. Sí, lo acaba de decir. Se lo ha regalado su primo. Eres tú la que puedes liar en el Rainbow. Madre mía. Puede ser tomítico esto.
Ruffle feathers do not flock together. Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
La próxima vez que haga Rainbow, te invito directamente, ¿sabes? Que te quiero ver actuar. Venga, hombre, no te flipes.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot. Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Sí, poco amigo. Que se lo cuenten a Robert, que siempre van a por él. Madre mía. Que se lo cuenten al Robert, macho. Lo del juego, amigo. Madre mía, menudo infierno.
First one goes down.
Hola. Vale, vámonos. Ah, bien, no le hagas. Es perdido, es que te va a dar tiempo. Pues como vayas a por Robert, te he hecho el directo, así que te verás. Es que es una pasada lo del Robert. Yo entonces a por él. A ver, tú flipado, que te estás flipando muchísimo. Hay que aprovechar, vale. Toma, para tu casa. Sí, confirme. Matas a alguien y no vuelves a jugar en este canal, así que tú mismo. Y ya ha pasado, Chavis. O sea, que tú mismo. No me invitas, pues es muy sencillo, macho. Los el triángulo e invitas a la peña.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
No quiero la universidad, Por esas tonterías de matar a peña, hacerse gracioso, ya hemos echado a gente del canal, así que yo aviso. Porque esas bromas no hacen gracia. Son unas bromas típico de Cheto. Sí. Vienen aquí. Haces el gracioso. Pues no te preocupes, que el último en reír siempre es el youtuber. Coutinho, por ejemplo, se ha ido del Barça por el fuego amigo. Lo han hecho por eso. Bien, la tarde bien. Esta mañana aquí me he hecho los Spurs. Y hoy he empezado. Está con los Hawks. Yo creo que al acabar esto ya puedo atacar una división. Sí, sí, muy tranquilita. Que se me va, que se me va, que se me va. No. A ver, Tatum pesado. Que tío, más brasas. Estate quieto. ¿Por qué pesado eres, tío? Vámonos.
Tatum shot misses.
Finishes
strong.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected.
Echa de menos, digo, estará con el fútbol o algo.
Celtics have it. To Irving.
Qué cansinos son. Os queréis estar quietos, tíos. No, que se me va.
To Horford. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Teague with the basketball. All tied up. Just
Falta
underway.
más uno. Ay, da igual.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Normal.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Lo has ganado. Enhorabuena, Xavi.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The ball in the hands of Kyrie
Cuidado,
Irving.
cuidado el bloqueo.
Here
Pero
comes
tío,
the
macho,
screen.
¿en serio?
Kyrie Irving. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of play.
Falta.
And he's fouled. He's gone to the line for two.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the
A ver,
line.
campeones, necesitamos otra bola.
Into the front court, it's Irving.
A ver
His
si Luigi
guys
no me da
down
la
three.
braza, tío.
Screen coming. Hayward. To Irving.
Ya viene el Irving. Ya viene el Irving. Estate quietecito ahí en la esquina, estate quietecito en la esquina, que estás ahí muy rico. No te muevas, pesado.
Has a look.
No, no lo mete, vámonos.
Shot by Kyrie, no good.
Vamos, vamos. Buenísima.
Count the bucket for two.
Underutilized.
Hola, Rian, un saludo.
Underutilized.
Gracias por el
Am I
like.
getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Kyrie across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5.
Y no des la brasa.
To Hayward. Goes to the left side.
¿La vas a zascar otra vez?
Kyrie lets it go.
Es que ahí estás encerrado, tío, no tienes posición de tiro. Vámonos, vámonos. Fuck.
Shot from the lane,
Ahí
won't
va,
go.
va.
Grabs his
Rápido,
own miss
quita la cara.
and scores. Good concentration.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on
modo
alert
historia.
status 24/7. Because either they're
Sobre
posterizing
todo
you
los de
or
Lea,
that
que es
attempt
esto, yo
can
te
still be a
recomiendo
poster.
de ver los del modo historia que tienen, porque si se van a caducar, o por lo menos te los acaba. ¿Vas a canchinear, tío? ¿En serio? ¿En serio, no? O perdiendo el 7.
Hayward.
No lo mete. Vámonos.
Won't go down. And they're going to play
Venga,
this one
tío,
out
no
to
hace
its
falta en
conclusion
serio.
as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And hits the first free throw.
Gracias, David.
And gets both to
A ver,
drop at the line.
estreno campeón. Ya te lo dije el otro día, que no hicieses spam. A la siguiente vez que hagas spam, te bloqueamos. ¿Vale? Venga. Venga.
Deep three.
Lo vas a meter, claro, que con los cuernos.
Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.
Pues va mucho mejor de lo que yo creía, macho. Porque digo yo, madre mía, este equipo que no tiene nadie 80 de defensa, menos el cheto del Joseph Smith. Y al final, la verdad es que da gusto jugar con ellos, porque son todos muy rápidos. Incluso el Alapipo es muy pequeñito, pero es muy rápido. O sea, es que es muy, muy rápido, tío. Sí, jejeje, jejeje, jejeje. Verás dónde vas a acabar, estreno. Verás dónde vas a acabar. Verás. Verás dónde vas a acabar, campeón. Tú sigue así. Eres muy pesadito, hijo. Que para cansinos ya vamos sobrados, ¿eh? No sé. Algún chiste que le contaron hace 3 días y se ha reído ahora. Ahora le ha llegado el impulso y entonces dice, ¡oh! Acabo de pillar el chiste. Sí, sí. Reírnos al final siempre acabamos riéndonos nosotros. Eso es seguro. Más tarde, más temprano. Es verdad. El Red Dead hay que tomárselo tranquilo y disfrutando. No por el hecho de acabarlo, de ir ahí a acabar, porque al final, si te lo tomas así, se te hace muy largo. El Red Dead tienes que disfrutarlo, poco a poco, y tu pollo relax. A ver tú, Lillard, no te flipes. Ya se está flipando, se está flipando. Bola, vale, vámonos. Madre mía, me cago en la leche. Fuck. Es que ese es el rollo, Robert. Es que ese es el rollo con ese juego. Es un juego para tomárselo con tranquilidad.
Lillard, guarded by Jeff T.
Fuck.
To McCollum.
A ver, hijo, ¿vas a cansinear? Madre mía, que se va a cansinear. Que te estoy defendiendo, sí, claro, y lo vas a meter, ¿no? Anda, cheto, vámonos.
Deep two there, won't go. Joe Johnson, guarded by
Macho, pues no hay manera de... A ver, ven para acá, anda. Estos van de chetos. Joder, macho, fuck.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Madre mía, tío, es que se mueven súper rápido, tronco. A ver, pesado.
McCollum.
¡Le pica falta!
And he's gone to the line for two.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope, first one does
En
not
un
go.
minuto y no hemos metido un punto, macho.
Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-2 trip.
para adentro, para tu casa. Que cuando no disfrutas un juego, pues no puedes jugar a un juego por el mero hecho de acabarlo. Porque si no se te hace muy cuesta arriba. O sea.
Free throws good. A three-point play puts them back up by a couple. Hands up. Lillard to McCollum.
Qué pesado eres, Lillard, tío. Eres muy cansino.
Lillard to Harkless.
Toma. Sí.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Un pase de batalla. Bueno, pues sí, es más o menos lo que hacen, ¿no? De que te sacan los agentes gratis y todo el... para adentro. No, mejor ahora, tío, no te creo. Madre mía, colega. Y mete la canasta, tío. Estoy flipando con esta
peña.
CJ McCollum trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Very important free throw, up and good. Three-point play puts them up by a point. It's Atlanta ball.
¿Puedo meter una canasta? Vale.
Count the basket inside.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can
qué
still be
pesadito eres, qué pesado. Toma para tu casa por cancel histórico. Un bull. ¿Pero qué dices?
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both, and you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
A ver, que viene el casino del Lillard. A ver, pesado. A ver si le engancho aquí. Sí, tú agota, agota. De 3 va perdiendo, campeón. Sí, quédate ahí, 5, 4. Toma. Claro, tronco. Te quedas con el balón 10 segundos, ¿qué esperas? Hola. ¿Qué pasa? Hola. ¿Qué pasa? Hola.
And they'll get the intentional foul here with 17 seconds to go.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Estamos empezando a sufrir ya los partidos, En alguno tendríamos que sufrir. A ver, pasado. ¡Y me da la cara! ¡Me da la cara! ¡Qué pesado eres, Lillard, tío! ¡Eres muy cansino! No lo mete. Vale, ganado. Ah, la ganado. Hombres.
That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Pero la campaña, ¿cómo va, tío? Modo historia. Hombre, ya metieron lo de low break y tal. Pueden hacerlo. Supongo que será por tiempo limitado. Joder, la verdad es que están invirtiendo en el juego, macho. Les va bien, porque entre el competitivo y toda la movida. Si hicieron lo mismo con otro juego, madre mía. Ya. Pero no sé, pero dentro de esto igual pueden hacer algo. Como hicieron un rollo break ahí, no sé. Una historia, no sé, más corta, que no necesite tanta inversión. Si sacan skins, si sacan movidas, pues al final es donde está la pasta. Porque por la venta física del juego, poco van a sacar. De hecho, no es que esté gratis, pero a 10 o 15 euros, pues bueno, por eso meten el pase de batalla y tal. Meten movidas, rollo como si fuera un juego gratuito. Al final tiene que recuperar la inversión. Buenísimo, es que es muy rápido, tío. Boom, boom.
Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw?
Pues mira, si tienes el juego, vamos teniendo movida, pues mucho mejor. Lo que sé que está con el juego nuevo, que es el otro este que van a sacar de Brasil, que habrá que verlo, ¿sabes? Fox se me va. Mira qué rápido es este, tío. Te quieres estar quieto, pesado. No calcines. Ay, que se me va a ir. Buena, vámonos. Toma, Pati. Ya, es que, macho, lo tuyo... Es que yo no sé, macho. Es que es muy criminal lo tuyo, No. Cállate que lo falla. A tu casa. Vale. Espera. Vámonos. Un juego, amigo, ya.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
¿Qué haces? ¿Pero qué has hecho?
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Cállate. Casi haces 8 segundos.
Each one more against Johnson. Lets it fly from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Venga, vaya falta, tío.
With a couple of free throws.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. New Orleans has it. Hayden to Holiday.
No. Fuck, es que son muy rápidos. Oh, qué pesado eres, tío. Madre mía, para seguir a este pavo. Estate quieto ya. Todo para fallarla. A tu casa.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Jeff T Small sample size,
No
but
espero
making the
nada de
most
ti.
of it. He's
¿A
1
quién?
for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To Holiday.
Toma, tapón.
Blocked away. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Madre mía, tío, pero ¿cuántos se expulsan en esta jornada? Que la mitad de los partidos se han acabado con uno menos.
His guys down by 9.
No, ¿para qué metes la mano, tío? ¿Para qué fucking metes la mano?
You cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Julius Randle has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Misses the first.
Madre mía, colega, pues a ver si se ajustan, ¿eh? Porque ahora están echando peña como si no hubiera mañana. Hala, vámonos. Toma, vámonos. Fuck.
That misses with a second to go. The Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew,
pues madre mía, macho. Me acaban todos los partidos.
This has been a presentation
10,
of the
9, 8.
NBA on
Así mejor.
EA Sports.
Hay que echar a la gente que se la eche. Y si hay que pitar penalti, que se pite. Así hay más goles, hay más espectáculo. Es que eso tiene que ser así. Eso es como la NBA. La NBA cambió cambió la normativa porque antes el juego era muchísimo más duro y entonces había muchos menos puntos. Y es verdad que si hay muchos menos puntos, la gente lo ve menos. Pero es que estos no se enteran, ¿sabes? Sí, sí. Lo que tienen que fortalecer es el espectáculo, que es lo que atrae a la gente y a las televisiones, ¿sabes? La gente no paga por ver un 0-0. La gente prefiere ver un 5-4. ¿Sabes? Entonces hay que proteger el espectáculo. Es tan simple como eso. Otros deportes, sobre todo los americanos, protegen muchísimo el espectáculo. ¿Sabes? No quieren un partido de la NBA donde acaben como antes se acababa 80-75, ¿sabes? Da mucho más espectáculo y da mucho más dinero y más visualizaciones y más todo un partido que acabe 120-117, ¿sabes? Que no un partido de 80-75. Es que eso es así. Y en el fútbol deberían pensarlo de la misma forma. Es mucho más espectacular ver un partido 5-4. Sí, pero eso era antes, Xavi. Ahora creo que no, porque creo que David lo juega sin plus. La carátula, de cuando tú te compraste ese juego es de hace 2000 años, ¿sabes? Y ahora las cosas han cambiado. Así que no le hagas caso a la carátula, hijo mío.
Collison picked up by Teague.
To
Oladipo. To Young.
Venga, hombre, y lo meterá.
That is Young. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Did you see that change of direction
Sí,
mid-flight?
Xavi, que sí.
And also the English he utilized
Pero
to
a
spin the
saber
ball
cuánto se
off the
compró
rim. That
tu
was a
primo
thing
ese
of beauty.
juego.
Finishing inside the paint
Macho, eres
on
un
that
cabezón
one.
que hay
The
que decir
defender
las
needs to
cosas
do a
5000
better
veces.
job of forcing a pickup there.
Eres muy cabezón.
Oladipo into the front court.
Que estás solo tú.
All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Underutilized.
Eres muy cabezón.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there.
Que no voy tranquilo, voy a hacer yo.
Into the front court comes Collison.
No voy tranquilo, voy a hacer
Score
yo.
all
Voy a
even
flipar.
here in the fourth quarter.
No lo debe meter,
With
venga.
the fade
¿En
away.
serio?
Burns him for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race.
Cuadre.
This approach might be working out after all.
Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense.
¡Hala, venga! Bueno, ya empezamos.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
T.
Venga, hombre, tío, macho, que me ha puesto de esta política. Sí, claro, tú vete esquivando a todo el mundo. Fuck. No, cállate que pierdo. Cállate que pierdo, me cago en Dios. Fuck.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
No, no. Madre mía, madre mía.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body. And a whistle. Simple touch foul.
Va a tocar sufrir, va a tocar sufrir. Y sufrir mucho, además. Toma, Pati, rebote, rebote, vamos, corre. Sí, sí, agresivo con B, di que sí. ¿Lo haces adrede de escribir todo mal? O porque cuesta, ¿eh? O sea, yo creo que debe costar lo mismo. Ah, la venga, y se queda solo. Fuck.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Pero, macho.
Sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Pero, tío, macho, ¿es de coño?
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call.
Imposible
Keep
escribir
powering
peor,
through.
así que yo creo que lo hace bien, macho. No le queda otra.
Leads a bucket.
Tío, venga, hombre. Está quitándose mucho, tío, me cago en Dios.
Look at
Podría
that,
perder.
calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nada, nada, pierdo.
This one to the Pacers as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Dios. Es que me ha puesto 3 tapones el maíz, tío. Venga, hombre.
Collison, defended by Jeff T.
Joder, y ahora estoy. Madre mía. Ay, madre. Es que me muero. Ay. Toma triple. Pati.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was. They don't hear what it was.
And they call it
just a tic-tac foul.
A ver.
Oladipo to Collison. Off the assist.
Es muy grande el maíz, tío. Yo cuando con un 4 jugando de pivot, sí, es mucho más rápido que el otro, pero es que es muy grande el notas. O sea, ahora, boom, boom. Venga, hombre, tío, si es intencionada, tronco, que la reventa. Gracias, David.
Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Madre mía, es que mira qué falta le ha hecho, tronco. Vámonos. Venga, más 4. Bueno, a veces es un moco pegado de tu primo. Lo que está en amarillo. Ya rechecó ahí todo pegado. Otra vez. Oh.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Boom, boom. Vámonos.
Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail now by 4. Young to Oladipo.
Fuck. Me está destrozando, tío. Me está destrozando, macho.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
T.
Boom, boom.
Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all
necesitamos otra bola para asegurar la victoria. A ver, pesado. Muy cansino. Es muy cansino. Míralo, míralo. Es muy cansino. No, no lo mete. ¡Vámonos! ¡La bola! Boom, boom. Toma, papi.
Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Pacers control.
Que se me va, que se me va, que se me va. Fuck.
Darren Collison. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Falta, falta.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Collison. You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Ahí la llevas gestionado.
Hand down, man down. You gotta get up and contest the shot.
No lo sé. Yo es que lo tengo en digital. Eso sí depende de la edición. A lo mejor pusieron ahí. Y el Rainbow es el mejor juego en Estados Unidos, como hace con las películas. A ver, cansinos, históricas. Siempre pierdo algún partido, macho. Con los Spurs me pasó lo mismo.
He was all over him. And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your pass.
A lo mejor él tiene una edición cheta, extrema, level 10, pro player hardcore, ¿sabes? Hola. ¿Qué pasa? 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 Mira los dos, mira los dos. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Mira, 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 mira. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Mira los dos persiguiéndome. Al final voy a contar la posesión, tío. Toma. ¡Ah, qué está pasando! David, cuídate, crack.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Pues seguramente. Y el primo ya se las habrá gastado todas. Ah, la puta, vámonos. Bueno, la costó.
For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Ya está bonito. Madre mía. Pues espero que le vaya bien, hombre. Porque yo, Coutinho, yo siempre he sido muy de Coutinho, que siempre. siempre. Hasta este año que no ha hecho ni el huevo en el Barça. Este año casi el que más. A ver, hijo, a ver si no me deis por saco. Que ya he perdido un partido, que no quiero perder más.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Utah with the possession. Rubio to Favors.
No, no lo mete.
Short jumper off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys trail now by 4.
Ricky, no te flipes. Ricky me la haces,
Oh, denied.
Tío, macho, que te da en la cara.
RJ would say,
¿En serio?
stay down,
¿Una
clown.
solo?
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the
Yo
play,
que te iban a
but
flipar.
everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the
Me ha dado en la
bench, the
cabeza,
strength and
tío.
conditioning coach, because this kid's been
Despierta.
putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Embarrado.
Derek Favors at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career,
Vale.
66%. T. Trying to cash in. And
Menos
a
mal.
putback
Menos mal.
slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Estos fichos valen para comprar skins. De armas, de los
Rubio to
personajes.
Favors.
Toma tapón,
Why
chaval.
even
¿Dónde ibas?
try
Flipado,
that
tú ibas
time?
I'm gonna
flipadísimo.
start calling him the windshield wiper. Just
Enférmate,
embracing
Dominic.
all the
No,
mistakes.
tío, típico de Dominic.
Leaving no doubt.
Madre mía.
Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he makes them both.
Bueno.
Jeff T.
El
Better
sacar
late
del
than never.
mover,
That
chaval.
was his
Party.
first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jazz have the ball.
Se la robo, se la robo. Para tu
picked up
casa.
by T. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Mitchell, defended by Joe Johnson. Baseline drive.
Venga, hombre, en
The
serio.
screen
Madre
sets
mía,
him up
madre
for
mía, la
two.
canasta que acaba
Did
de
you see
meter,
the
macho.
way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Screen coming.
Más uno,
Yes,
ahí la llevas.
and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Cuidado, cuidado. Pero sepárate, tío.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face.
Buenísima, buenísima.
The jarring is only going to escalate.
And the nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Qué pesado eres, Ricky.
Rubio
Deja de ver
to
la presión.
Favors.
Eres muy cansino, Ricky. Ay, que se me va. Fuck. No hace este pack, Enrique. Madre mía, madre
He
mía,
struggled
madre mía.
just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Venga, hombre, ala, vámonos.
Huge block. Mitchell with it up top. His guys down by 9.
Pues toma, te la devuelvo. Por cierto.
Included. The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses
Vámonos.
with a second to go. The Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.
Panojita rica. Give me panojin. ¿Cómo van a descargar, Robert? Igual para el miércoles ya lo tienes todo descargado, tío. Tampoco hay que cagarse. Pobre Robert, tío. Siempre se la lía. Si no son los guiris, es la Play. Y si no, se le access. De verdad. Ay, madre. Ahora me lipo otra vez. Pues ya. Menos la movida. A las 21, 17 gigas de 43. Madre mía.
On into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this 4th quarter. To Anthony.
Ah, no.
Capella.
¿Se la ha robado?
To Harden.
Oh, no veo la bola, tío. Venga, hombre, no te flipes. Trae, vámonos.
Not getting the bounce.
Vale, ya te he cogido, vale.
Count the basket.
Me le va a poner un tapón en Carmelo.
No
El Carmelo
foul.
Anthony.
That
Claro que sí,
might
hombre,
have been
claro
a
que sí.
little bit easier than
Mañana.
expected there, considering the score.
With the rock.
Cuidado,
It's
cuidado,
Chris
bloqueo,
Paul.
bloqueo.
To Capella.
Fuck.
Wins Capella. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Boom, boom.
A big finish at the rim.
Look at that.
Está con 5.000 de
Calm under
velocidad,
pressure.
Capela.
You see a lot of guys
Si
rush
tú tienes que
those.
acelerar desde
Nice
el centro,
extra
te voy a
move
cubrir.
there.
Ya te lo digo yo, hazme caso.
Harden in possession. His group now down 2. Anthony guarded by Joe
Vale,
Johnson.
cójalo. A ver, no te flipes. No, tío, pero no le sueltes ahora, tío, que se te va
With
solo.
James Harden, muscle memory gets it to go.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Buena. No.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
Más uno.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good. A three-point play puts them back up.
Pero vamos mal dos, No te creas tú que vamos sobrados.
Houston with the basketball.
No, que se me va, se me va.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
The drive, right to the basket.
Buena.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
A ver,
I
necesitamos
don't know
otra
if the
bola,
scouting report has made its way out here yet,
Hay mucho
but
campeón,
if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul to PJ Tucker.
No.
Harden gets it down to Capella. Capella, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a nice finish
Es un ataque de muy mal.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
to PJ Tucker. Harden, defended by Joe Johnson. To Anthony. Screen coming. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Bien defendido, sí señor. Y ahora empiezan las faltas. ¿Qué pasa?
It's the Hawks with the basketball.
Hola. ¿No vais a hacer falta? Ah, vale. Pues nada.
Joe Johnson against Harden.
¡Venga! No quita falta, tío. Es que hay que ser perro. No.
Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Madre mía. Qué flipaos.
The quarter comes
Pero no tiras, pero. A la prórroga que nos vamos.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
¿Qué hace el Pachuli ahí?
All right, here we go. Overtime
sacado, Dios.
underway.
Está sacando a la segunda unidad, tío. La venga, y me lo como.
He blocked that with authority.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
It's in the hands of James Harden.
Ha sacado a todos los del banquillo, tío. Bueno, a todos no. Ha dejado solo a Young Johnson. Ahora falta, venga, vámonos. Madre mía. A ver, que esto se complica.
Paul. They get it down to Tucker.
Bola, vale, buena.
Won't go. And the rebound taken down by Collins.
Falta, madre mía, vamos a faltar. Casi le recapitulé.
But you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots each and every one of them.
Porque mira, porque se le arrancó el brazo, porque tiene que no sangre en falta.
80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Madre mía, ahora está costando. Es que está costando lo que yo creí que me iba a costar casi todos los partidos, macho. Pero estos últimos, madre mía, la derrota, ahora la prórroga, vaya, vamos. A sufrir a los dineros.
To Anthony.
Vale, Pachulia.
To Harden.
Es más lento que mi prima. Tío. Venga, hombre. A tu casa, buenísima. Otra falta, venga, vamos.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And now Houston has the basketball. Paul to Harden. They go down low to Anthony.
No, la bola falla.
You gotta get that one to go.
Venga, ya
Here
estamos.
won't go down. Harden into the front court. Down 6. Got the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
James
Pero
Harden
Dios.
with a piece.
Venga, tío, no te flipes, ya empezamos.
Harden in
¿Tú qué sabes?
possession. He'll run the offense.
Se la roba
Not
en tu cara.
loose.
Bum, 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 bum.
Clint Capella
¿Qué dices?
tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Paul across the timeline. Down 4.
No falla. La mete.
Wide open
Pero,
shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
hombre,
What
¿qué me
a
estás
pass.
contando?
I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Hawks with the basketball. Tough
Menos
shot
mal,
and nearly a
macho.
chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Madre mía.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
No. Toma.
Zaza Pachulia with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Offensive board.
Verás tú. Más uno, toma.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the
Madre mía, vaya
offensive
canasta
player
metido,
who
chaval.
makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Vámonos.
John Collins trying to cash in on a 3-point play. 71% for his career. The
La
free throw,
prórroga.
perfect.
Pareces
And
el
the lead
Xavi.
is up to 7. To Anthony. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Ya entran los titulares. Pues no sé, iré bien con los reservas, macho.
Picked up by T.
Oh, fuck.
Drive here, but the shot stays out.
Ala, otro ladrillo, vámonos.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's remarkable good defense.
Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Yes,
Boom, y
and a
más uno.
foul. They'll have a
Papi.
chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw is
That's
good.
right,
It's a
arriba.
3-point play, and that just might put this
Pero
game
quedan
out
huevos, quedan
of
2
reach.
minutos, macho. A ver. No canciones, no Uf. Vamos a poner el poste. Ah, tu casa.
Gets a shot up off the mark.
Boom. Oh, tío.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Harden with it up top. Trailing by 10. To Anthony. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds.
casi
Last
que la
touch by a Hawk.
robo.
It stays with Houston. Substitution being made in this one. Tucker. Paul.
Pero si no llega. Pero qué tiro es ese, macho. ¿Dónde la ha mandado? Buenísima,
He
sí,
was
señor.
smothered and still gets it to go down.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden in possession. Down
No,
12.
no le hagas falta, déjale. Que agote, eso. No, 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 el bloqueo, ¡oh, que me lo como! ¡Qué pesado eres!
Curling inside to Paul.
Oh, ¡Qué pesadillas son! Toma para ti,
he's
por pesado.
denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Bum, bum,
And
toma.
stuffs it home. He
Buenísima.
took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
¿Jesús ha dicho?
Harden
Madre
here
mía.
against Joe Johnson.
Yo me sé.
Lets it
Claro.
fly from long
Venga,
range,
ahora se
and
flipa.
James Harden knocks it
Sí,
down
cosas
from
con triple,
three.
And in
Claro,
today's
que sí,
game, you
claro que
have
sí.
to make shots like
Son
that.
gratis.
Nice work draining it from deep.
Teague with the basketball. The lead is 11.
A ver, qué pesado. Vale, vale, vamos a empezar. A ver, hijo.
Here comes the screen.
Papi.
Teague picked up by Nene.
Bum, bum.
Oh, what a finish.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Falta, no le hagas falta.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Sí. Deberían ponerlas de 3 minutos o de 2. Pero bueno.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Hala, ¿qué pasa?
Hawks are victorious as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Sí, sí, tienes razón, yo estoy contigo. Es que al final las de 5 minutos se hacen largas, tío. Estás acostumbrado a jugar partidos de 3. De 3 minutos al final se te hacen larguísimos. Sobre todo cuando ya está decidido como ahora, porque si está emocionante, dices tú, madre mía, faltan minutos. Pues estoy dejando panoja, ¿eh? Me quedan 4 partidos. Sí, porque estaba con 117.000 porque me he gastado una pasta en comprar jugadores que tú no veas. Ahora que tengo todos los equipos super chetos. De hecho, Robert ya ha vendido a todos los jugadores de cobre, los he vendido a bloque. Los he vendido, no, ni siquiera los he puesto para el mercado, los he vendido a todos, por 25 moneditas cada uno. Me han dado, creo que por 300 jugadores, me han dado 8.000 pavos. Pero los he zumbado a todos, porque tenía ya 900 y pico, iba a cumplir el cupo de 1.000. Y digo, mira, los vendo todos a bloque y a tomar por saco. Vámonos. Cuidado con este, cuidado con este. Super. Vámonos, buenísima.
And nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Look at that.
No, si el Ricky de 88 sigue a la venta. Está por 15.700. Pero yo te digo todos los de cobre. Entonces, era cobre, ¿no? O era bronce. O bronce. A ver, que ya se va a poner el poste. Y la falla. Falta más uno, sí señor. Pues solo tengo la venta. No consigo vender.
You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5.
Madre mía, tío. Qué mal rollo.
Simmons with it. He'll run the
Con
offense.
todas las horas que le habías echado. Y no, me ibas
To
muy bien.
Covington.
Bola, bola. Vale,
Gets
buena.
a shot up off the mark.
Vale. Madre mía, el Dominic se está forrando, tío.
Dance to the
Lleva
basket.
los 7 puntos del equipo.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Into the front
No,
court.
no, no, no,
comes
no
Simmons.
dejes que se vaya.
The
No dejes
margin
que se vaya.
standing now at 7.
Vale, buena.
Short
Sí que
jumper
tiene de fuera.
won't go down.
Bum, bum. Eso es falta,
Off the
tío.
assist.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench,
estoy flipando.
hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Redick to Simmons.
Sí, no, sigue tirándotelos, pero tíratelos de fuera en la cantera. No, que se me va.
From long
Venga,
range.
no te lo crees, tío.
Simmons not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Ooh, welcome to the new
Metemos
reality.
un triple, tío.
Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to
Falta
drain threes.
más uno, sí señor.
Yes, and the foul.
Yeah.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good
Pues no sé qué
position
puedes
there.
hacer.
They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still,
Le quito
stay
una
aggressive
carta al
out
señor
there.
Ea, diciéndole, ¿qué pasa? ¿Por qué estás jugando con el 120, señor Ea? Qué bonito eso. Madre mía, vámonos.
Jeff Teague at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Fultz into the front court. His guys down by 9.
Más que el tío, madre mía.
To Redick.
Líder uno del draft y carcomido. Venga.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a
Vaya
three-point play.
flipada,
And I
vaya
love the
flipada,
smile on
chaval.
the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Vaya flipada, vaya flipada.
J.J. Redick trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6.
¿Me vas a hacer falta? No, no vas a hacer falta, ¿no? Ah, pero me vas a canchinear aquí.
To Teague.
Luego voy a agotar. Vale.
Jeff Teague. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers have the basketball.
¿Te vas a zascar un triple? Te quedan... Vas a perder, campeón. Sobre todo si sigues haciendo esto.
Fires the three.
Y la mete con el tío encima.
Pays off with the
Dios,
three.
cómo se
Even though
flipa
the
esta
coach
peña,
initially
chaval.
may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
And
¿Cómo se
head to the
flipa esta
line.
peña?
This drives
¿Cómo
me
se
nuts when
flipa
I see
esta
fouls like
peña?
that
O sea,
being called in a close
con el
game.
Dominique
Sometimes you just gotta
encima
let
y
him
mete
play,
el
right?
triple. Madre mía.
Jeff Teague, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far.
Qué corto.
And hits the first free throw.
Vámonos.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Just inside
Ahora,
the arc.
pensado.
At the buzzer.
Una
The
cosa.
Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA
Vaya
on
dos canastas ha
EA
metido.
Sports.
El triple del siglos y el triple este encima que estaba el dominio. Me ha hecho pata ponerlo, pero ¿qué me estás contando? Madre mía. Madre mía, qué flipados, chaval. Sí, quedan 3. Y además ya con esto desbloqueo ya una conferencia para hacer. Me quedan 12 por hacer, o sea, 12 equipos. Cuando haga los Hawks ya me quedarán 11. No está mal, no está mal. Joder, es que ya llevo 18 más este 19, ¿eh? Estoy a punto de llegar a los 1000 retos. Vámonos, a ver si no me da mucho la brasa estos.
Steph Curry picked up by T. To Thompson.
Venga, va, bola, vale.
Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way
Falta
he's
más
in
uno.
that
Ahí la
position
llevas.
without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Es que mira, BTP, es que es muy alto, es que es muy pro player, es que es de Mini Wilkins. Pues sí, vámonos.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Curry with the ball. Knocked loose.
Se la roba, sí, señor.
Guarded by Jeff T.
Vamos.
Draymond
¡Alba!
Green
¡Qué
sends it
tapón!
away.
Chaval, qué
That's going to
bestia.
get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Substitution being made in this one.
Di que sí. Saca el Stephen y mete al Livingston. Falta más uno, toma otro.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the
Mira,
bench,
porque no ha
the
sido
strength
falta,
and
porque solo
conditioning
le he
coach.
mandado a
Because this
Parla.
kid's been putting in the time and
Yo
effort
peso
every
200
day in the
kilos y
weight
claro,
room.
vámonos, anda.
Joe Johnson trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Livingston across the timeline. The deficit is 6.
Uy, no asomes mucho la bola. Sí, claro.
Trying to cash
Verás
in.
tú.
Draymond Green. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hawks have it. To T.
Lo peor no es que
Gets
meta
it to
la
go.
canasta. Lo
Could
peor
have
es
been more.
quién
A lot
mete
of
la
contact,
canasta.
but
Pero
no
un
foul.
montón de
In the
step back.
paint, you need
Es
to
que no tiene
finish
sentido.
just like
Porque eso no
that.
lo hace nunca.
Livingston to bring it up. Now down 6. To Thompson.
Si lo hace el Kevin Durant, pues vale.
Defense making the ball carrier work.
Sí,
Got it to
puta
go.
falta.
And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Anda flipado, anda
DeMarcus
flipado.
Cousins
Ver,
at the
campeón.
line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. Finishes off the three-point play. And the lead down to 3. T.
Pero sí, joder. El balón. Madre mía, me estoy liando. El balón era para Smith, tío.
Joe Johnson, defended by Draymond Green.
Vamos.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Not loose. Livingston, picked up by T. Jeff T. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Livingston across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. Knock loose.
Vamos.
Hawks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Livingston to Durant.
Thompson to Durant. Has a look. Not today.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical.
No, tío, no me jodas.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down by 9.
No, que me la lía.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Shaun Livingston. Thompson.
Toma, tapón.
Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired and fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Hala, para tu casa. Vámonos.
The Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
A ver si no nos dan mucho por saco estos, los 2 partidos que quedan. Vamos, dame la panojín, dame la panojín. Vámonos, vámonos.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Paul George.
No.
Has a look.
Vale, bola,
George
vámonos.
with the shot, no good.
Falta más uno. Toma.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Robertson against Johnson.
LOL, LOL. Qué suerte he tenido, chaval. Estaba rotando en defensa y me contra la bola.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
No, no llego. What the fuck?
Screen coming.
Te la comes.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Driving right to the basket.
Más uno, toma.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Que tenía una
Such a
suerte.
great job by the offensive
Se
play.
le ha dado el cuerpo, por eso lo ha robado. Estaba rotando para cambiar el defensor y me la ha encontrado. O sea, si es que ni siquiera ha ido a robar. ¿Ves?
Joe Johnson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line.
Pues nada, más 8.
Free throw is
Medio hecho.
good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense.
No por la esquina, no.
Paul George. Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Teague with it up top. Up 6. Here comes the screen. Teague, guarded by Jeremy Grant.
Pero que ya empezamos.
Sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
And they call
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Westbrook to George.
Cuidado que se va. Cuidado que es muy rápido.
Knocked
Te la
loose.
robo en tu cara.
Hawks come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And he'll go to the foul
perro.
line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Russ at the controls.
A ver,
To Paul
no te
George.
flipes, anda. Cuidado, bloqueo. No, se me va. Fuck.
Paul George. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teague with the basketball. Up by 6.
Buena.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Westbrook.
Qué bueno el robo, chaval. Qué buenísimo. Vámonos.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To George.
Macho, qué pesado es. No me deja saltar. Me engancha el defensor.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? He
Pero
created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Eso, aunque mejor tira los tiros libres. Madre mía.
So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Pati.
2 for 2 on that trip. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys trail by 10.
Madre mía, qué cansino.
Knock
Y
loose.
te la robo en tu cara.
Come up with it.
Toma.
Oh, Jay, he commands the
pesado.
paint this time down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Que te la robo otra vez. No, ya era mucho.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a
Y
foul.
cuando se pone a cansinar se la robo. Pues no.
Misses the first.
Madre mía, dos clanks.
Missed on a pair. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Sí, súper random, macho. Es que nos hemos puesto de 8 puntos enseguida, en un minuto. Nos queda un fucking partidón. Vámonos. Mira, el pick de los Hawks contra el pick de Minnesota.
T to Taj Gibson. Knocked loose.
Buenísima, vámonos.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Stuffs it down with authority.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Teague with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Wiggins.
No la mete, no la mete. Vámonos.
Jumper won't fall. To Teague.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Está acabando ya. Acabamos.
But that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Teague to Towns. Teague, defended by Jeff Teague.
Desde la esquinita y ahí a hacer noche. No, se me va. Que sabona cuando ha puesto.
24-second violation.
Aguanta, Robert. Ya está hecho.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
Oh, qué pesado eres, ¿no? Me han dicho, vamos.
Teague, guarded by Jeff Teague.
Toma, en tu cara.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Teague with the basketball.
Se me van notas.
Shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Jeff Teague has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Taj Gibson sends it away.
Para ti y más uno.
And a foul. They'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating a contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And it's an important one. It makes this a three-possession game.
Queda un minuto, ganamos de 7. Vámonos.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Ojo, alerta Champions,
Here comes
se acaba la temporada ahora, que la suspendan ya. Robert.
To Teague.
Luego, mira, vamos a suspenderla porque mira, porque... ¿qué haces solo? ¿Qué haces solo?
And he's going to the line to shoot two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Carl Anthony Towns
Hemos decidido
at the
suspender
line
la
for two
temporada
shots.
y
A career
estos resultados se
83% free
mantienen.
throw shooter.
Pues mira. Blank.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Toma. No, tío.
And no foul.
No te creo.
Teague with the basketball. Now down 6.
Sí, claro, y tú la metes fácil. Bueno, ya
Small
empezamos.
sample size, but making
Ya
the most
empezamos
of
con
it.
los
He's
chetos.
1 for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Métela.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there,
no.
but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for
Juega el
years. The
Madrid y el
physicality in which
Valladolid,
he
¿tú quién quieres
plays.
que gane?
No
La
one
verdad.
wants to see
¿Tú
that.
quién es
You're
el
going
más
to lead the
alto?
game
¡Toma,
with
robo!
black and blue marks all over your body.
Vale.
Picked up
Lo
by
matamos.
Teague.
Sí. Vamos ganando de 6. ¿Tú quién prefieres que gane? ¿El Madrid o el Valladolid? Tus dos grandes amores. Buenísima. Canastón. Canastón.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ojo, Roberto se ha
Teague with it
costado.
up top.
Ojo,
His
se ha bloqueado el
clubs
cerebro de
staring up
Roberto y
at
dice, pues no puedo
8-point
hacer.
deficit.
Okay,
Tyus
that's
Jones here against Joe Johnson.
Bola, vale,
A
vámonos.
try to the basket.
A la
The
ganada.
shot rattles around and out. Deep three at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they get a good win on the road.
Un
For
empate.
Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
Pues siempre que hay un empate y se da. Han perdido los dos
This has been a
porque.
presentation of the
Bueno,
NBA on
hemos completado el
EA
reto de los
Sports.
Hawks. Ay, madre, lo que ha costado. Sobre todo la derrota y la prórroga esa tan larga, macho. Madre mía. Pero bueno, 29 victorias, una derrota, no está mal. Como porcentaje no está mal, desde luego. Pues vamos a abrir los sobrecitos, me han dicho, me han comentado. Hombre, Xavi. ¿Qué pasa, crack? ¿Qué no es Rainbow? ¿Te has hecho un full team? Ahora tendremos que enseñarle a Xavi toda la terminología del Rainbow. Claro, tendrá que buscar primero la palabra terminología. Pero un empate a 6 goles ahí para que la verdad cuenten los golicos. Los golicos chicos. 991 retos. Madre mía, colega. Creo que he vendido a uno, A ver. Tenía 30. Vale, no me aparece. Pues muy bien. Pues me la dejo. Vamos a abrir los sobres. Es un sueño que es raro, siendo la una. Empezó y que estamos a punto de acabar. Pues nada, hasta luego, Xavi. Que descanses, hijo. A ver si en un sobre de esos de plata que siempre dicen, ¿te puede tocar uno de plata o mejor? Pues nunca me toca uno mejor, siempre me toca uno de plata. Así que no mientas, porque eres un poquito perro. Siempre pone, ¿te puede tocar uno de plata o mejor? No me cuenta el Madrid tampoco porque no me gusta. El Mark Jackson estuvo en los Jazz. 50 de defensa, madre mía, como para poner esa carta, madre mía, no defiende ni una señora que vaya con un bolso, tío. What the fuck. Dame los dineros, anda, dame los dineritos. Ahí pone, sobre de un jugador de plata. Continuo, jugadores de plata o mejor. ¿Y por qué nunca dan uno mejor? Siempre dan uno de plata. Porque por porcentaje ya me debería haber tocado alguno mejor. Y todos de plata. O otro patinis. Creo que tengo 5000 patinis. Los últimos son cuando vamos empate y ya. Cámbiate alguno de oro aquí, me cago en la leche. What the fuck. Mitad blanco y violeta. Entonces, sí, a ver, si mitad es blanco y mitad es blanquivioleta, en realidad son 3/4 de blanco y uno de violeta. Vale. Claro, porque si tú tienes la mitad es violeta, son 2 partes, pongamos, ¿no? Y si la otra mitad son 2 partes, tienes una blanca y otra violeta. En realidad es 3/4 partes blanco y una parte violeta, ¿no? A mí me sale hecho, ¿no? Pues sí. Dame los dineros. Pues ya está. Pues hemos acabado. Madre mía, tío. Pues nada. Mira las de... A ver, infórmame de las descargas y cortamos. A ver cómo ha ido el lío. Voy a revisar el mercado, a ver si podemos comprar algo cheto. Pero vamos, ya lo tenemos hecho. Ya nos hemos chatado. Ya nos hemos tachado los Hawks. Creo que el siguiente directo que hago, pues bueno, lo voy a hacer. Será de la división sudeste. Porque ya podemos ir a atacar ahí campo de la peña. 8 de 17. Vale, está toda la mitad. What the fuck. Pues nada, cracks. Vamos a dejar por aquí el directito de los Hawks, el directito de la NBA. Y nada, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo, que está el Robert que se me va a caer ahí. Y nada, nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora. Waterfield. Pues nada, crack. A ver si para mañana sí te descargas. Un saludo, que descanses. Hasta ahora.